Hi everybody, this is me Jamie of Jamie's Hooked. I decided I was going to participate in a challenge. It's like a year-long challenge. It's called the hashtag Stash Down 2023. So the rules are for this challenge is that you're not supposed to buy any new yarn, make projects with yarn, just basically work down your stash. I mean, you can buy a little bit of yarn to help maybe finish out a project. Like maybe you just need just a little bit more, just to finish it up. But nothing, but no new yarn for no new projects. Okay. So basically, what I want to do, I've been complaining about like I've got too much stash. I need to work it down. And I'm getting a little late into this. I didn't really say I was going to participate this until later on in February, and but the thing is like in January I didn't buy any new yarn, and I didn't finish anything in January that I can think of. So I'm sliding in here just in time, during February. And believe it or not, I got a lot done in February. Some of the other rules are that you're supposed to like count up how much yarn that you used. And unfortunately, on some of the ball bands that I had, I threw them all away. So I don't know how much I used of one particular one. But I can tell you the number that I used. It's like how many balls that I used. So, and I can do some quick math on the other ones that I did. So I'm going to show off, let's see, that one, how many did I use on that one? I had to think about this one particular one. Let me do my smaller ones first. So these are the ones I actually done the most recent. The other two that I'm going to show you later on are going to be the ones that they were early in February. One was at the very beginning of February, one was a little bit later. But these other ones I'm going to show you that actually just really kind of cranked out the last week and a half of February. So I had some homespun, Lionbrand Homespun yarn, and I had 3 skeins of it. I think this is some that somebody had given me, but I'm not 100% sure on it. But it also could have been a colorway that I already owned. I don't remember if it's something I had gotten from my yarn room, and it was sitting here in my living room for the longest time because I was thinking about doing this one pattern that was on the Lionbrand website, and I even downloaded it and I even tried to work with it, and I didn't like the pattern. I didn't like the instructions for the pattern. It was kind of wonky, and I was like, I don't like doing this. I don't want to do this pattern anymore. I don't know. I might try it again with another type of yarn, just maybe not the homespun. And the thing is, homespun's kind of tricky for me because it is, especially with it being a darker yarn and is variegated as it is, it's kind of hard to see the stitches, so you kind of have to feel for stitches. But other than that, I love the yarn. It's a beautiful yarn. It feels good. Some people love it. And it's like one of those love and hate things. It's like you love it or you hate it. It's like one of those kinds of things. But for this homespun, let's see, it's the colorway called Vineyard. So it's kind of like a red, and it's got a little bit of purple. It's like a purplish red. It's got some pinks. I think there's a little bit of beiges and blues in there. I think I'm going to say there's a touch of green, but I'm not sure. I really can't quite tell in this light. But let me show you what that looks like. And I think my camera's not showing it very great. It's not as bright on camera. In real life, you see a lot of the wine colors, like the richer purples with a little bit more red to it. But anyway, so I'm going to show off. I did like 3 different cowls with it. And this was just, I just kind of made these up. It's no pattern. I bet I could do a pattern for it, but I don't think it's kind of one of those stupid, easy, very beginner friendly crochet patterns, I would say. And I used these, so which way am I going? So I used these wooden buttons from Hobby Lobby. I I love these buttons. I've bought them several times. This is just one of the slightly smaller diameter, but I thought these color buttons worked really great with this colorway of yarn. And then I did kind of tack it here and here, so it doesn't really come off, doesn't open up, but the buttons can come through the holes. And then for the holes or the buttons, I made like this crocheted loop and everything, and they do fasten like that. So if you put it on, let's put it on over your head, which I can't do right now. And there you go. You got you a little neck warmer with some cute button detail. You know, you can put it with your coat or whatever. You really can't quite see it. I'm not turning right. So there you go. So it's just a really nice little neck warmer. It's a little stretchy. This was not front post, back post. It's back post, half double crochet. And you just do back post on every row, and it makes this nice ribbing effect. And almost all of this that I'm showing you is the same kind of stitch. I just took this same kind of stitch variation and just went with it. I just went crazy with it. Okay, so another one that I did is I did this one. It's same style, except for I didn't do the loops for the buttons, and the buttons are different. So I only put 2 buttons on here. I can't see it. Hold on, which way am I going? Here I go. I can't seem to like get it right in the camera. Okay, there we go. So I just made some holes in the button in the line, and did these 2 bigger buttons, and so this one's slightly bigger. So when I put it over my head, it's not as big, and I thought it was like too big because it wasn't as snug. But these are also the same kind of buttons I like to buy from Hobby Lobby. And so, just a nice little addition. And I kind of gave it like this layery kind of look to it. So it looks like it's, flat in front. And I tacked it again right here and here. And then again right here. So that way it doesn't like move around and come loose. So it's tacked in. Okay, so it kind of is, kind of worked in there like that. So again, real simple like that. My roommate, sorry. As soon as I start to film, he starts to coughing. Anyway. So this one is another button cowl, and my hair thingy is getting caught on it. So this is, real simple. Everybody's, made 1 or 2 of these before, I think. Everybody I know has made one. And then I think I need to fix this one because I tried to tack it right here so it wouldn't kind of flap open. But it came a little bit loose. I need to retie that right there. But I did tack it, and then again, this is just, real simple. You got the button elements right here. Just kind of make a long rectangle and then angle it to where this part matches up with this, and just put some buttons on there. I made buttonholes. You don't have to put buttonholes. You can just sew the buttons on. But I like the idea of the buttonholes, to be honest. I don't know. It just kind of, it speaks to me for some reason. So I didn't make the extra effort to put the buttonholes on there. I just thought it was better. But this is actually pretty warm and snug. You can put this with your coat. Your coat can come around. Like, coat collar, this can be kind of peeking out, so it's really cute. That turned out really cute. Okay. And then the last couple of nights of February, I made an ear warmer with the last little bit of homespun that I had. I was hoping that I was going to have enough to finish off this ear warmer, but I did not. And I had a little bit of a skein left of another homespun roll. I mean, because out of 3, it was a package of 3. I did all of these things. And then I did this ear warmer. It's a little bit big for my head, but I have a small head. Let's see, maybe I can move it to the side. Is that how it goes? How did I design this? I designed it to go like that. So you have like this little triangle flap right here going from the main body all the way back here, and then you got a button on the side. I made like a loop to go around the button, so this loop can come off the button. But anyway, yeah, I did like an ear warmer with another really dark brown button like that. Again, back loop, half double. Came out really quick. Okay, then I made 2 sets of wrist warmers or fingerless gloves, however you want to call them, texting gloves. So I made two sets. So this set, hold on, I'm upside down, matches the other one in the same style that my first cowl that I showed you. So it's got the lighter buttons on it, and then I've got the round buttonhole. So I did that, and again I tacked it, so I just tacked it. But yes, this is what they look like. I guess I can maybe put them on the other hand, maybe like that. Maybe that's how they go. You can put it on the opposite hand. Yeah, that's how they go. So I go like that. That's how they go. And it's real simple. These were just squares, and I just seamed it here. I seamed it a little bit here. It's not really a seam. So I did that. Real simple construction. It's not complicated at all. Okay, and then here's some with the darker buttons right here. And how did I do these? How does this one go? I think I put it on the opposite side of the wrist. And I made like this little this crochet band right here to go across the back of the wrist, and then the buttons are going on the outside of the wrist. On the other gloves I was having the button on the inside of the wrist. So these are on the outside of the wrist like this. Okay, so it's just real simple, nothing too crazy. Again, I just seamed all up along here. I seamed it right in here. I just extended out the crochet from there to all the way over here. Made a buttonhole in here, so there is a buttonhole right here. So there we go. I think these turned out super cute. I really like those. It's a cute set. So that's all that. Did all of that with 3 skeins of homespun. Like that was quite a bit, and I was pumping it out. Like I was really, these were really quick makes. I would finish the cowl and I went on to the fingerless gloves to make a set. So these fingerless gloves can go on to, can match with this headband, and it could match with this cowl. It can match with this cowl, and then this cowl can match these fingerless gloves. I think they all turned out really great. I was very pleased with myself. And I did all of that probably within the last week and a half. Okay, so before that, I made, let me show you my friend's raspberry cowl. So there is a magazine that I like that I got a while back. Let me, it's down here, let me get it. Okay, so any of you that got in my lives have probably seen me make this. I made this several times. I really like this pattern. And it's the raspberry cowl. Sorry, I'm rough on books, and so that's like a little water damage right there. But that's the raspberry cowl, and I think they just call it that because of the red color. But this is a designed by Jennifer Circa. So basically it's just a big tube, and this is the opposite picture for it. Now hers, I like the idea of how she has it down, stretched down over the shoulders like that, and that's really kind of the effect I want to go with. So I made one from one of my best friends. It's a light purple. Sorry, I'm going to adjust my hair. I can't remember how many skeins I used on this. I really want to say I used 6 skeins on this, I think. But I kept adjusting the size to make it bigger and bigger. But this is it right here. I have not given it to her yet. But it's a little bit longer than what the directions say in that magazine. So it's a little bit longer, okay? And this is made with worsted weight. I love this yarn. The colorway is... Shoot, I can't remember the colorway. It's some kind of like, it's a real light purple. I think it's called Orchid or something like that. I don't remember. But I'm going to put this on and show you what it looks like. It's really quite cute on. And you just turn it down like that and make it like a turtleneck collar. Oops. It's kind of curling up in the back. Anyway, really nice and warm. It turned out super cute. I'm gonna say this took about 6 skeins, and I really do want to say this was six skeins. That all of that. So it did. I think it turned out really good. So I'll have to look into that a little bit more. Anyway, I would love to make more of these. I have made more of these. I'm going to show you the next one I made. So the next thing I made, I actually made this for myself. And these are like some of my favorite colors. I made it with the Maxium Prism yarn, and I got it... I don't remember the colorway. I threw away all the ball bands. So I got 10 of these balls that came in. They were Mary Maxim out of a, I got like a double order of a mystery box from them. They were on sale. I think they were on sale for like $30 or something. It was a really good deal. I bought 2 and they were identical. So I got 10 skeins in total or 10 skeins, 10 balls. They actually came in balls of this yarn. And it's a really bulky, thick yarn. And I was really wanting something that I make that I don't mind walking out in public with and, showing it off and etc. And I thought this would be the perfect yarn for that. And I was going to give it a try. And I made the same thing, the raspberry cowl, in that bulky yarn. I think the camera's not picking it up as well. It's, the colors are more vibrant than this, but it turned out really cute. I love wearing this. I've worn it you know, to the grocery store. I've worn it to a friend's house. I've worn it out in public. I really like it. And just gonna put it on. But there we go. And it's nice and long on my elbows. You know, I wore it with like a coordinating color shirt underneath. And I think it turned out really cute. And it's very, very warm. Very warm. I really like this. You know, I'll even wear it in the house. But I like the fact that it just kind of goes over my shoulders, over my elbows. It's light. You know, it's not light, but it's, you know, just kind of just drapes over me, and I like that, you know. Gives my arms freedom of movement, you know. I don't have to worry about excess fabric going other places. So yeah, that's it. This is what I've made for February, and I did quite a bit. You know, I don't recall yardage, don't recall weight, but I remember how many skeins I used. So out of the full purple one, I want to say that was 6 skeins. Out of that cowl that I just took off, that was 9 balls. And then there was 3 skeins of the Lionbrand Homespun. That's what I'm trying to think of. And that was 3 skeins. So all in all, I went through quite a bit. I still have about maybe 1 ball's worth of that Prism, not Prism. I want to call it Prism. It is Prism. Sorry, it is Prism. I want to call it something else. I want to call it Universe. And it's Prism yarn. I got about 1 more, and I'm gonna make a hat to go along with my maybe like a beret to go along with my cowl. But anyway, so that's what I want to show you guys. I appreciate it. You know, leave your comments if you would like. And I hope you guys have a great day. Please give it a thumbs up and like, share, and subscribe. Hopefully I'll have more to show you in March, at the end of March, or the beginning in April, you know, which would be for all of March. I've got some plans for that. I'm basically going to be doing some pattern designing, and we'll see how that goes. Yeah, I've got, you know, and I got a lot of inspiration out of this raspberry cowl design. It really does. It really does gave me a lot of inspiration, a lot of different directions I can go with that. So anyway, thanks again. I will see y'all later, and you hope you guys have a great day. Bye.